Honestly, even Nanatsu no Taizai? Seems I have mis been played again. Or more like, not really been played, more like been surprised again. With both a shocking reveal and an even greater shocking reveal later. Either way, Gother and Escanor actually managed to reach it before time runs out. And so, the tentacle decides to use a power, and with a wham line of a form, it's revealed that the octopus is not a demon. Well, it is a demon, but at the same time also a fairy. A fairy that smells like ginger. And as soon as King goes a little bit closer watching who it is, the true form of the octopus reveals itself, revealing that the tentacles were not its real form, but more like a spirit spear. Because as the tentacles kill everyone who hasn't reached this one, well, that was cold-blooded. Could have just taken the souls, but that would have taken too long. With a deadly thorn, something that eradicates anything that's a threat to it, the reveals that the final 10 Commendments in name is finally revealed to be Gloxnia, the founder of the fairies. Just as Doror was the god of the giant, the founder of the dance and the founder of the giant clan, turns out that the founder of the fairies is also a 10 Commandment. Now this is just keep getting surprising. Are you telling me that the Demon King somehow actually has revived all of the famous leaders of different species and just made them his 10 Commandments? Because apparently to King, Gloxnia's life should have been forfeit in the war and should have been slain by the Demon King. And here's the other shocker. Are you telling me that Gloxnia, despite the obvious female face and the female name, is not female? No, apparently not. Because we get 2 chapters this week. And in the next chapter they all reveal that Gloxnia is not an octololly girl that we all have suspected Gloxnia to be. No, it's somehow just an extremely feminine looking boy. Never thought Nanatsu no Taizai would fall into that too. Oh well, Gloxnia's new title is Gloxnia of the Repose. So what does that stand for, really? What do Repose stand for? I did not look that up. Any questions? Well, in the second one, we, of course, King demands answer, but Gloxnia refuses to answer them. If he doesn't win, only if he wins this. And so Dolor decides to switch them all into team by riding big rocks that are gonna fight in the moonlight. Escanor at first protests, but gets killed and then revived by Gloxnia. Well, that's... what's that word? That was both dumb and very good. I mean, if they kept on killing Escanor, there would have been no problem, but when sun rises, well, one wonders just how, if even Gloxnia and Dolor, who with their power seems to be even stronger than Meraskaila and Galan, what will happen then? And so, on the rocks, they decides to fight with a certain team. Team A is Meliodas and Ban, 1. Team 2 is Hendrickson and the baby Grimoire, for some reason, well, still as a child. Team 3 is Diana and, well, King, well, the finally reunited. Team 4 is apparently from an Amarika assassination squad, Tora and Jigmo. Team 5 is the other assassination squad member, Estaro, with the sacrilegious monk Arbus, the one who has been crying a little bit. The Team 6 is Arthur with the Japanese foreign swordsman Nanashi. Team 7 is Hauser and the Troubadour Soldito. Team 8 is Slater and the Gladiator Hyphen. And here's another surprise. Team 9 is Gil Thunder and the Magician Gil Frost. Wait, Gil Thunder? Gil Frost? Not to mention the fact that Gil Frost seems to have extremely long hair. It's not confirmed what kind of color that hair is, but could it be that Gil Frost and Gil Thunder are related? Could they be stepbrothers? Wouldn't surprise me if they were. I mean, Gil Frost do look like a druid. Then again, I didn't see his color of his hair. And Sarataras, what's that his name, had silver hair, while Gil Thunder has salmon pink. So, yeah. Probably either a coincidence or they are related. And the Team 10 is, well, the worst possible Pine lineup, at least at the night and forever ever. Its Team 10 is the Talking Pig Hawk and Escanor, who is at night time is useless. Team 11 is Gother and Jericho. Team 12 is Matrona and Oslo. And, well, then Gloxnia throws in another team. The Holy Knight Silver with the Blue Demon Quazu and the Team 14 of the Blue Demons Dolso and Calso. And they create clones of themselves. The other one is a Dollar clone, and the other one is a Flower Doll Gloxnia servant. That servant looks, well, feminine, but I think that is Gerhard, or whatever. I think that is meant to be her. And it's 16 teams they reveal, and who is the final team? Well, none other than two people who can't, well, she can fight, but the other one I don't think can fight. It's Elizabeth and Elaine, put up against the Assassination Squad. Now, this is a lineup that will certainly bring interesting, because Elizabeth can heal, she can't fight. And Elaine, well, she could protect the valley against any intruders, that's much we know, but if she can fight, that's another question. So yeah, we have a lot of teams here. Next week's chapter is called The Princess and the Guardian Saint. So I guess we will see them, how they will survive against the horrible assassination squad. And so that's that chapter. Finally, the 10 Commandments in name has been revealed. Of course, I never expected the Fairy King Gloxnia to be the servant. Moreover, I never expected the Gloxnia to actually be a man, not a female. Unless we are being trolled here. But, well, let's just leave it at that. It doesn't help the fact that Gloxnia wields no overshirt. If Gloxnia did, then we will know he was a female. But no, Nanatsu and Taizai have Barbie doll anatomy, so even if he was, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. But it seems the Demon King has a passion for collecting the famous leaders of the different clans. The only thing I think he did not collect was a human. A giant, a fairy. What was the other clans? The Godness clan and the Human clan. Could he have collected a Godness clan member too? Wouldn't surprise me if that was Gother. But that's basically this chapter. The lineups and the battle begins with the announcement of the announcer from the previous Human tournament. Who will win? Moreover, will our heroes win? And what will happen if they're paired up against each other? Things seems to be heading into despair. Give me your thoughts if you have any.